Howdy y'all, you got the Bulldog on the channel. Got a earlier start than usual this morning because I needed to be at work earlier and that didn't happen. I had a Cadillac that I got to get pulled apart because they don't know which brakes it has. Standard duty or heavy duty. Okay, what's the difference? Well, one's called standard, one's called heavy. Well, 15 minutes of digging online, I finally found the difference. Just rotor diameter. Pads are even the same. And I got measurements on which was which. It's substantial enough that I don't have to dismantle the brakes to find out, but not so much that I can measure it with the wheel still on it. And we had a first responder call on the way home last night, and that involved air evac, putting up an LZ, and blocking off traffic and all that kind of stuff. So it was dark by the time I got home. I had a customer actually pulled in front of me, bringing one out. Talked to him for a few minutes. So it was well after 9 by the time I got started working. I pulled out the truck that has the vibration because I'm not going to get that found anytime soon. I got to get this car done by Friday, which seems like a lot of time on Sunday. But I planned on dismantling the whole thing last night, having all my measurements of everything I needed, getting all the parts today, it's Wednesday, and having it all done. Well, it didn't happen. It was way late, and I get the car starting to pick it up, and I look down, and oh, shoot. It's got splined lug nuts. That means special socket. So I put the car back down, and I started on my sicko scavenger hunt. I checked the doors, I checked the console, I checked the other part of the console, I checked the under the seat, I checked the back pockets of the seats, I checked the glove box. It was not in the front of the car. Okay, now check where it's supposed to be, in the trunk. I open the trunk. It's not level full if it was stacked correctly, but I moved everything and reached in there and got the spare tire cover picked up so that I could see under it, and there's no spare tire. It's got some pieces in there. When I say pieces, that doesn't mean various tools. I mean pieces of broken jack and part of a jack handle. So, well, this has been picked clean. I reached in there and felt around. The cargo net was dropped down in there. It had been unhooked. It fell down, and it was in a bundle down there, and I felt around, and I couldn't feel the piece. I checked the little storage box next to it. That's where the battery is. I didn't see anything around it. There's no place to put it. So I stopped. I shut the trunk, contacted the customer, which it's not their car. It's their daughter's car, so it's always better when you're working through a middleman because they don't know what you're looking at, and they also don't know what they're being told on the other end. For sure, they haven't seen it themselves, so they're at the mercy of two parties. But I said, I don't find the special socket. I'll have to have the wheels off. And I get we go back and forth last night till late. And this morning I got another message from him. He got in contact with them finally. And they swear it is in the car, in the trunk, next to the spare tire. So there isn't a spare tire, but there's some stuff down in there. So, well, it's next to the spare tire. or it's in the little fuse box in the trunk, or it's in the center console, or in the glove box, or maybe the doors. Okay. I said, well, I looked, but I'll look again. I went up there this morning and I cleaned the place off so that I could stack everything, and I started bailing out of the trunk. I got the whole trunk completely empty. Pulled the spare tire cover off, pulled the little foam insert out, and even with all that stuff removed, I still had to search, and I finally found it tucked down in a corner, covered up with stuff. So, okay, cool. I got it figured out. Sent him a message that I found it. It was in where it was supposed to be. Just, couldn't get to it. And reloaded their trunk, pulled the wheel off, got a measurement. Now I can order parts. So hopefully, since they don't keep anything in stock, I can have them tomorrow, and I can have it done just in time. Whenever you drop something off for a week, you wouldn't think that the guy would run out of time, but they do, because there's a delay on this, and there's a delay on that, and it just keeps going. I don't understand why, but it seems to happen repeatedly. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification down there, share it around. We'll talk to you later.